Well, hello, and welcome to a weird weekday edition of Oldie But Moldy Gaming while we test our system and make it completely cry. We're going to try and do an entire show completely emulated and see if my computer is going to do it. It's going to cry. There's going to be a lot of crying. There's going to be a lot of weirdness. Hopefully I fixed the video driver issue, which was destroying some of my Dreamcast games. Hopefully. We'll see. But we're gonna, since we had some problems with the Street Fighter Alpha 3 game last time playing on the Dreamcast where it was set for 0 stars, I figured why not test it with that, because the Dreamcast is the hardest machine I have to emulate that's emulatable right now. PlayStation 2 is kind of up there, but yeah, it's weird. But I want to do this with my emulation, with my Bluetooth controller running. We were going to try it with the Bluetooth headset, but it turns out I can't capture audio with the Bluetooth headset, so that's one test already out of the way. And emulating a game while streaming. So I've done a couple of tests on that already. It seems to go pretty well, but I'm actually going to do this as a show, I guess, and see if we can do it. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll find out now, won't we? Not much to talk about right now because no one's going to really be here on a Wednesday where I announced it 10 minutes before it started. We'll talk more on Sunday, but let's see if we can get this working. So, this is normally where I turn the sound down. And then move to the full screen because it looks like chat's empty right now. We rarely get to see the full screen because the chat's usually running. As soon as I see chat in there talking, we'll play it. But fingers crossed that this is gonna work, and it's gonna work well, and hopefully we won't run into any video issues like we were running into earlier. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll find out in the opening, because the opening flashes by so often that it freaks out my video card if it's not going to work. The now loading is showing. Load complete is showing. That wasn't showing before. This screen is showing, which wasn't showing before. Looks like all the graphics are loading. So cool, I think we fixed the video problem.
Street Fighter Alpha 3. Select your character. Select your fighting style.
Oh, I hate that outfit. I forgot. I usually pick Xism because of that, but I decided, you know what, I want some fireballs, so I want Aism. I forgot she has that weird outfit that I don't like. Gotta say, it sounds better already.
Triumph or die!
Oh, I don't have any buttons. Well, that's the first thing I should have done, was actually check the buttons. Let's fix that real quick. Oh, that's right. This one uses the other ones. So, actually... I wonder how you clear that, because I just screwed that up. Well. Reset. There we go. Up, down, left, right. A, B, X, Y. Select, start, left, right, also left, also right. Much better. Hello, Dean. Good to see you. I actually don't know about that. I don't know about the... Whoops. I don't know about the Doskoi. I've never heard that before. But I've never heard anything about it before. Let me know how this looks on your end. Like I said, this is a test to make sure everything's working. And if it's any better or worse than the original hardware streams. Arm's finally starting to hurt from my shot today. Pac-Man is distressed because I am distressed, because we are basically pushing my computer a little harder than it normally is, and I'm afraid everything's going to break. There was some last-minute panic when I noticed that the video on this wasn't working correctly, so... Not on the stream, but on the actual emulation. Looks like updating my drivers fixed it.
Street Fighter Alpha 3! Select your character!
There we go. I was wondering why that button wasn't working before.
Select your fighting style!
What's funny is I've often said that I want to play all my fighting games with the Super Nintendo controller, and I actually have a Bluetooth Super Nintendo controller now. So I can play all these games with the best controller ever made in the entire universe. It's missing two buttons at the, missing two buttons and an analog stick, but it's good enough.
Nobody blink! Triumph or die!
There we go. He likes to say Yahoo a lot. Yeah, it's an 8-bit-do gamepad. The version I have actually looks like a Super Nintendo pad, but apparently they don't make that one anymore. But they still make a Super Nintendo style gamepad. Looks, feels just like the real thing. It's nice and tight compared to most other gamepads. One of the things I don't like about the Switch, not the Switch, but most other gamepads, they're too loose. The Switch Pro controller's that way too. Is that the D-pad is really loose on it. The nice thing is that with the emulation, I can actually tell it to use the Super Nintendo controller for games that need it, and then for games that need the analog control, I can hook up the Switch Pro controller to play it that way.
You win! What a terrible fighter!
Is that me or them? Am I the terrible fighter, or are they the terrible fighter?
You did a great job, Street Fighter.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Especially since I'm playing now on level 4. I made sure and checked before I started.
Let's party! Go for broke!
Hey, Spectre, good to see you. Yeah, surprise SFA stream. We're testing my system. We're trying to see if I can stream, emulate, and Bluetooth all at the same time and not hurt anything, and it seems to be going pretty well. Other than a minor panic about our video card earlier where half the graphics weren't loading correctly. Turned out to be a driver issue. Also, now would be a good time to talk about what time we want to do the Wednesday streams. 7 o'clock is the best time for me, but that means like 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock Eastern time, so I'm not sure if that's a good time or not. Stop this fighting machine! So I'm actually emulating like the hardest emulation I've got on here, which is Dreamcast. I do have PlayStation 2, but it doesn't use RetroArch. It uses a standalone, and I didn't want to do that. Plus, I know there's problems with that emulator, so I figured I'd give it a shot with this one. Oh, just take the hit, Zangief. Take the hit. Thank you. Only until the game is over. So I'm not thinking about maybe an hour at the most. Just depends on how good I am today. Yeah, 7 o'clock is what I'm thinking, because most of the jobs out here, assuming I get a weekday job, most of them out here end about 6 o'clock to 7, sometimes 5, and it's a commute to get to my place, so by the time I get home, it's going to be about 7 o'clock anyway, and I'm thinking that's when I want to do the streams. We'll see how it ends up happening. They may end up being late-night Wednesday streams. Unbeatable! I was never good against Rolento. Rolento is actually, like, kind of a problem.
Beat 'em up, guys.
He plays so weirdly. No fireball on this one, Jen. Yeah, Rolento's got weird angles and weird jumps. Like he drank too much Jolt Cola. Had too much Red Bull or something. How's the volume, by the way? RetroArch is a lot louder than I am. Or than the hardware. Let me know if it's too loud compared. KO! Usually I keep the audio at like negative 18 decibels, but I'm noticing it's hitting the yellow quite a bit more. And you know, if I finish this game early, knock on wood, we'll try some other games. I know that there was an issue with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and there was definitely an issue with Capcom VS SNK. Maybe the video card issue fixed that. How does he keep that hole in his hair?
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Forget what throw in this is. I know it's not just push forward and hard. You know, I've never noticed. I always just thought he had mutton chops. Mutton chops aren't that bad. I hate that. The very first time I ever played Street Fighter Alpha, he just did that over and over and over again, no matter where I was on the screen. It turned out the system was broken. I still kind of have a phobia about it. Yeah, well, I mean, even if you emulate Street Fighter Alpha 1 at the highest level, he's not just going to do that two-hit from everywhere. Like, he would be literally across the screen, and suddenly I'd vacuum into him and be in that two-hit. Where was this? This was at the diversions on Culebra, I think. The ones at the other ones didn't do that. So how's the stream looking so far? Is it cutting out on you? Is it being weird? I'm not seeing any drop frames on my end, so I think it's all working pretty well. Not bad for an older machine. Older gaming machine, which means it's probably just a normal machine now. Oh! I've never seen that before. What the heck was that throw? Like mid-air throw from Vega with his foot.
I can't believe my eyes. You have fists so good.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I have, actually.
Let's party. Go for broke.
Hey, that's my move, Ken. Hitting people and then fireballing them. That's my thing. Uh-oh. Right in the mommy-daddy parts.
You win. Let's party. Go for broke.
A shocked face. The way you say that makes me wonder what the shocked face is. Dun, 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 dun. Oop. Well, there's a thing. If I move away from the window, it pauses. Not a terrible thing, but kind of shocking. If I move any window like I just did.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Oh, why? You big jerk. I worked hard for that health.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
You made me bleed my own blood.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
A friend of mine once called fighting music dance music, and you know, ever since then I feel that. Watching his super meter very carefully. There. I knew if he was going to get to level 3, he was going to pull out the Raging Demon.
I've never seen a battle like this.
Dun, 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 dun. This is a really weird uniform to wear. Fear, death, murder.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
Wow, I got that thing to hit offensively. I was going for something else. Do you have Nintendo Switch Online, Dean? The online stuff?
Face it straight.
So one of the things you can do with that Nintendo Switch Online is that they sell to online members and online members only a set of controllers that are Super Nintendo and NES themed. You might want to consider getting the Super Nintendo ones, because those work for a lot of games. They don't work for every game, but they work for a lot of games, and they do work for the fighting games, if you want something a little tighter. I've got a set, and I love it. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do is just before the Bison fight, I'm going to save the state, only because I don't remember if the setting for this is set up that if I die, I immediately lose the game. I can't continue with Bison.
It all depends
So
on
we
your
will save the
skill.
state.
Go for broke.
Thank you for getting all on one side of me. Oh, close. I don't know if you're gonna ever really find them used. They're, like I said, they're they're collector's items, but they're still sold, so you can still get them at like their base price, and they're great. I highly recommend getting them. You can skip the NES ones if you're just looking to play, like, want a better controller. The Super Nintendo one's a lot better. If you go to their website, to Nintendo's website, you can look it up there. Out of the way! Oh, I wasted that. I was hoping to get them all both in the corner and hit with that. Oh, boo!
Nine. Select your character. Select your fighting style.
Yeah, the Junie Julie fights are hard. Mainly because I wish there was a way that you could kind of choose the direction you were pointing in, but it doesn't work that way.
You can't give it up. Go for it, man.
One down. One more to go.
Go for broke.
Ow. Yes! Got them both. Woo! Now, just in case.
You win. I've never seen a battle like this.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, ba-dum-bum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, ba-dum-bum. If I can continue, I will. If I can't, I'll just reload the state because it will go directly to a game over. It depends on how it's set up in the system, the BIOS.
Hey, come on, stand up, face it straight.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it right away so I could stop. I love the skull in the background. Oh, he's mad. Thank you. The end. Didn't even need the save state. There, now we have a proper 100% play, not 100%, a proper playthrough of Street Fighter Alpha 3 that isn't on 1 star. I do want to check out 2 other games though. I want to check out Capcom vs SNK, which had some video problems for me, and then Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which also had some problems for me. Meanwhile, in his Avengable Jet. Which one do you want to check first? Capcom vs SNK, or do you want to check Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo? We'll play each one for about 15 minutes. We're just going to check the video on it. Because I think the actual emulation portion of it is doing pretty darn good. Capcom vs SNK? Okay. I remember there were problems with the sprites not showing correctly. Oh, come on, ARM. Don't seize up on me now. Ah. Why'd you have to wait till I was on stream to start aching from my shot? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm actually glad to hear that. The good news is that I now have every system playable and emulatable up to the Wii U. The Wii U doesn't have a good enough emulator yet. And of course, Switch doesn't have an emulator yet. But with Wii U, if my Wii U breaks, I have a backup Wii U. I have my old work Wii U, which I can use. And if the Switch breaks, I can just get it repaired. The Vita, I don't have a way to stream online at all. It's the only system that I don't have an emulator or a way to stream. Sumo exclamation. It means Alright, we know that's working. Apparently you could the Flycast emulator has internet connection, so there's a possibility that we could play online through the network. Possibly. Alright, so in that case, what did we say? Capcom vs SNK? We're going to try that one real quick. It won't be a long play. It won't be a complete play unless we complete it. Well, we've already completed it, so we don't need to complete it again. Basically, I just want to see if the sprites will work correctly. That is not an Xbox One controller, my friend. Don't pop that crap up. I wouldn't buy an Xbox anything if you paid me.
Capcom
Versus SNK Millennium Fight 2000. I need to see if there's a way that I can keep that from pausing when I unfocus it. Now this one had a lot of problems with... Oops. A lot of problems with the graphics when I tried it before. I haven't tried it since I updated the video card, which fixed the Street Fighter Alpha 3 ones. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. But the problem that I saw when it happened was the characters would be nothing but black boxes. We'll see here. Ah, they're loading. Yeah, they loaded. Before they were just black boxes. Oh, right, this one. It's funny, I'm actually like, the emulation makes the background super clear, and I can actually see that there's like these two girls watching me in the corner. You can actually see their faces back there. I don't know if you can see them on the smaller screen on your end. The guy over there in the corner who's bored with his friend playing pachinko. Oh, there's some minor graphical glitches right there, but yeah, I'm fine with that. As long as it doesn't break the gameplay. A screen within a screen within a screen, yeah. What's funny is that you're still, the video that you're seeing on there is still higher resolution than what you'd get on TV from the actual system. Not by much, but it's there. We'll do one more. We'll play this until 7:45. Why not? So the resolution you should be seeing, the maximum one that I'm putting out, is 720p. I'm actually recording or encoding at 1080, but broadcasting at 720p. So you should be seeing 720p on your end. I'm not sure, but I think there's a little gear that you can click at the bottom right of the Twitch screen that'll change the resolution for you. It should tell you what resolution you're on, which is usually 720. Sometimes it's 480, or if it's really bad, 360. I like that the glare is actually working on this too. Nice, so you're getting the full stream. I like that no one cares that, you know, there's a fire going on, but we're kicking each other's asses over here. I think so. I think it's a reference to another SNK game. Cool, so this is working. We're gonna jump back then to Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is the one I had the most problem with, which is sad because that is my favorite game. Rodo. Thankfully, I know enough Japanese to know how to set up the game. Don't ask me what any of that says. I have no idea. Yeah, because this game was a Japanese-only release. Game 4. Not sure what that is. Rawando 3. Oh, rounds. Rounds. 3 rounds. Speed Turbo 0. Autosave. Yes. I think I went through this already. Sound test. Screen button. Medium, hard, light, medium, hard, light. Yeah, so all that saved. Memory card.
England. Round 1. Fight.
So what we're looking for here is backgrounds disappearing, characters disappearing, weird colors. Seem to be working okay, despite being really slow because I'm playing on Turbo Zero. Turbo 1 is a little faster than I like to play. Turbo 0 is a little slower than I like to play.
Round 2. Fight.
Especially after playing Capcom vs SNK and Street Fighter Alpha, everything seems to just be kind of floating.
You win.
Who all is here right now? Probably no one, because I didn't advertise this. Just me, you, probably Spectre's still here, maybe.
USA.
I gotta find a way to turn that pause off. If there's a way. RetroArch does a lot of stuff, but it's hard to find it.
You win. Round 2. Fight. Hadouken. Hadouken. Attack Tenpuken. Shoryuken. Attack Tenpuken. Shoryuken.
Stop it.
Attack Tenpuken.
You quit that. So the backgrounds look good too. I think that's taken care of. Nothing's freaking out. It must have been a driver problem.
You win. Jamaica. Round 1, fight.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this. This is working out beautifully. Fei Long's stage was the one that was giving me the most problems. Maybe we'll see him pretty soon. Smash!
You win. Round 2, fight.
Shove of Death. The patented Gen Shove
You
of Death.
win.
Yeah, you coined that phrase. I'll admit it.
USSR.
I'm gonna use it though.
Round 1.
How am I gonna
fight.
use it? Come here, you big lunk. You hit me. How did you manage that? Oh, he doesn't like me. He's learned from all the other Zangiefs who have died over the years from this. I mean, he still died from it, but he's learning.
You win. Round 2, fight.
I'll allow it from Celebrity Deathmatch. All the ones I'm seeing are from Community, but mine was Celebrity Deathmatch. What time is it? You know, if you can legit get a hit in, I'm gonna let you legit get a hit in. Mainly because you fall for this every single time, and this is the first time you've ever really fought back. No, I get greedy with the supers. If I'll get a super at like 1 point of damage left on myself, I'll do a super and I'll miss it and then die. I should have supered him though.
Japan. Round 1, fight.
Oh crap, how did he get me down so far already? Aw, boo.
You lose. Round 2, fight.
It's like, how did he get me down so far so quick? Oh, he's gonna take me out. He's angry at what I did to Zangief. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, this is 5 minutes before the stream was going to end anyway, and the video is looking great compared to what it was before, so I think I'm going to leave it. Is there anything you'd like to see real quick? Because I got a lot of stuff here. Because look, I got like Atari 2600 games, 3DO, 5200, Dreamcast, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Genesis, Neo Geo. Well, do I have Neo Geo Pocket, 3DS, 64, DS, NES, TurboGrafx, PlayStation, and SNES. All games that I actually have in real life. Rippin Riders for DC, for Dreamcast. I should have it. Yep, right there. But for this, I'm going to have to change out my controller, because that one uses analog controls. We connected? Yes, Switch Pro controller. Which also means I have to change my buttons. It's actually pretty easy to do. Up, down, left, right. A, B, X, Y. Select, start, left, right, left 2, R2, left 3, left 3, there we go. There's no right button on the... I don't think there's a left button on it either. Left up, left down, left left, left right. That should do everything. We'll play this for a few minutes and then call it a day. Presented by Sega. I'll let you even decide all of it too. What character you want to see? What you want to play? We'll just do one run. Gotch. Free ride, super pipe, bat bridge, what do you want? Super pipe, free ride? I'll pick Mia, or Tia. Free ride.
Free ride!
Oh, I don't have the Dorothy voice unlocked yet.
Welcome! Tia!
Hi!
Wow, you can actually see her face in this.
Yeehaw!
Which board?
Wow! Yoo-hoo!
Okay, I guess we're doing course 1 because it's the only one on here. I don't know how to get my save data off of the Dreamcast on here.
Show me what you've got!
Ready? Go! Everyone, so here comes the trick point. Get ready for it. Bomb that cliff. Great. You're good. Keep it up.
What's nice is that you can use the Switch Pro controller, which means you can use the analog on
Here
this.
comes the trick point. Get ready for it. Bomb that cliff. Good. Not bad, but you can do better than that.
Probably.
Shot point up ahead. Step on it. Great. You're good. Keep it up. Go, go, go! Keep moving! Shot point up ahead! Step on it!
Yeehaw!
Good! Not bad, but you can do better than that.
Ah! Oh, I saved it, but at what cost?
It's gnarly up there. Be careful!
This plays so much better with an actual analog controller than an emulated one.
Bender! Oh, come
Oh.
on! You gotta practice a little more.
Oh, be quiet, you dude. Go back to BK and tell people you love this place.
Hey, you okay? Here comes the trick point. Get ready for it. Bomb that cliff. Hey, you're running out of time. Good. Not bad, but you can do better than that.
Will I make it? Will I make it? Oh.
Time's up. Too bad.
Oh, yuck!
We'll do one more. We'll do it one more just for funs. But then I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah, let's do it!
Ready? Go! Here we go. Everyone, so here comes the trick point. Get ready for it. Bomb that cliff. Oh, what are you doing?
I love this place.
Here comes the trick point. Get ready for it. Bomb that cliff.
Yeehaw! Yoo-hoo!
Great! You're good. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm holding down to try and keep myself ducked, because I remember that gives me a lot of extra speed. I think what killed me was that weird side thing where I nearly ended it all.
Shot point up ahead. Step on it. Whoa! Good.
That didn't give
Not
me
bad, but
anything.
You can do better than that.
Yeah, I can. Also, I have to remember not to be fakey, because that slows me down.
Go, go, go! Keep moving! Hey, you okay? Shot point up ahead! Step on it!
Yeehaw!
Great! You're good! Keep it up!
Which button is block?
It's gnarly up
Oh, there it is.
Be careful!
I got it.
Whoa! Bender, bender. Whoa! Here comes the trick point. You ready for it? Bomb that cliff.
Yes!
Never seen anything like it. Hey, you're running out of time.
Oh, be quiet. I'm gonna make it.
Go!
All right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing that game.
Pretty good job out there. Not too shabby.
But you can do better than that. Dude.
Got a new course.
Yay. But we're not going to play it. This was all just a test. The test worked beautifully. I'm very happy with this. Ooh, I get my name in. Alright, we're done. We are done. Actually, let me check something real quick before we're completely done. Retro Arch. Stop, pause, focus. Change settings, user, don't run in background to off. Settings. User interface. Don't run in background. Not listed. Turn on advanced settings in user interface. Show advanced settings, kiosk, navigation wraparound, pause content when menu is active. Oh, there it is. Off. Perfect. That's what I wanted. That way I can... Yeah, Puppy's right behind me, I'm sure. Alright, so that's the end of that. We're going to call it a day. So for the two of you who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. It's the same 2 seconds of music we're playing over and over and over again. Close that up. So we're going to call it a day. This was a nice test. Just ran for about an hour, but we got a game that I wanted to get done. Done, and we tested the systems, and they work beautifully. No problems. So thanks for stopping by. We are going to have our normal stream on Sunday, which will be, I think, it's going to be the 3DS. I was working on that all night last night, and I got it done. So 3DS is coming. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you all on Sunday. Adios. Bye-bye.